me to say? You gave me the letter I read. What else do you want?
That's it? I hand you a letter describing how someone has found my biological parents, and that's all you have to say?
Yes, that's all I have to say. Is there anything else? I have to get moving.
So you can't even say, "Great, Michelle, that's so exciting," or "Great, Michelle, I'm so happy for you," or "Great, Michelle, what are you going to do now?" Oh no, Her Holiness can't do any of that. I can't believe that you can't even be happy for me with this. I never asked you to be happy with me for anything else that happens. Not jobs, not relationships, nothing. But the one thing that I shared with you that meant so much to me, it became true. Are you really that selfish?
I told you my thoughts last year when you shared this idea of yours. I told you it was disrespectful to our actual parents who didn't give us up. I told you it was hurtful to the people who spent years of their lives caring for us, helping us, loving us. I told you it would only put a scar on our real parents' memory.
But, you know, Anne.
What? You're calling me selfish. I'm not the one who is spending time and God knows how much money to search for some pathetic losers who don't give a damn about me other than to leave me outside of a police station. But oh no. What else would I expect, miss? The grass is always greener. Well, you know what? I've got a secret for you. The grass is not always greener. It is shit brown, just like it is here. Leave your keys on the table when you leave. You're right, I don't want you here. You shouldn't have them.
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
No, I don't. Do they even sell Grey Poupon anymore?
Not in my Harris Teeter. That's why I asked you for some.
You shop at Harris Teeter?
I do. Their nuts are the best.
What's so great about their nuts?
Well, I like the way they display them. I also like the person who stocks the nuts.
Oh, is it a beautiful person?
Oh, yes.
Is it a kind person?
Oh, yes.
Is it a person whose name you know?
Oh, yes.
And what is that name?
Kelly.
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 Boy Kelly or girl Kelly?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't think your grandmother would approve of that.
Then my grandmother can get her nuts at Food Lion.
Is your grandmother dead?
Yes, and Kelly is very much alive, so I prefer Kelly.
How often do you see Kelly?
Every time I'm at Harris Teeter.
And how often are you at Harris Teeter?
Monday and Thursday afternoons, Thursday and Friday mornings, and every other Sunday between 11 and 3.
Is that Kelly's schedule?
I don't know.
You don't go to Harris Teeter on Wednesdays or Saturdays. Does Kelly work on Wednesdays or Saturdays?
I've never seen Kelly there on those days, but I can say for sure.
Right. Does Kelly know your name?
Not yet.
What does Kelly do when
bad timing. Kelly always seems to get a phone call right at the moment our eyes. So Kelly goes to a back office to talk.
Kelly is trying to avoid you.
Too bad for Kelly. I am in love with Kelly, and sooner or later, Kelly will be in love with me.
I'm gonna go grocery shopping with that guy. Oh my goodness. All right, we are 7/11 of the way. That's sort of like another grocery store. Number 8, D-Day. Dealing with the big D requires a licensed professional.
I think this will be helpful, honey. It's good for us to talk things through.
I agree. I've heard from other people that it's produced favorable results.
From who? All your new friends?
I wouldn't exactly call them my friends. Just people that understand what I'm going through.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because I don't understand you, right? Isn't that what you're trying to say?
I don't expect you to. That would be rather impossible, wouldn't it?
Your hand is so cold.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Hello, Roger and Emily, isn't it? I'm Mrs. Evans, but you can call me Doris. I'm here to help guide you through your new situation.
Is that what we're calling it?
I know, it's a difficult adjustment, but I found that when couples work together, any obstacles can be overcome.
And we are willing to do the work, aren't we, sweetheart?
Yes. Wouldn't be here if we didn't want to work this out.
Well, now that's what I like to hear. Now, exactly when was D-Day?
Oh, 2 days ago.
Oh, that's why you're so fresh.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm not trying to hit on your husband, dear. I meant that, literally. And that is the first thing we need to talk about. You do know that Roger, being recently departed, will begin to smell as his flesh begins to disintegrate.
Yes, I'm quite aware that Roger is dead and what that entails.
Well, I'm not sure you do. You have no idea of the absolute stench of rotting flesh until you've smelled it yourself. It's really quite unappetizing and has proven to be a deal breaker for many mixed life couples.
I'm right here.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just what happens when you die. Your body shuts down, along with all your bodily functions, and decay sets in. The odor of decomposition is inevitable. Emily, I would suggest you carrying a small mixture of baking soda and activated charcoal with you, and when you start to gag, whip it out and take a big whip.
I think we've covered the smell issue. Can we move on now?
Yes, please. Maybe we could talk about something a little more less unpleasant.
I'm sorry to tell you, dear, but you're dead. That's unpleasant. I'm afraid I don't have many silver linings to impart here, other than the fact that you will no longer age, while Emily continues to grow older and grayer, losing her vitality and zest for living.
This topic is so much more pleasant.
At least you get the chance to get old. All I have to look forward to is which part of my rotten, decaying body will fall off first. I think it's a little more horrifying than developing a new wrinkle.
Oh, please. You're dead. You don't have to worry about our society's preoccupation with looks anymore. Of course, your problems are more important than mine, as usual.
I'm sensing a little anger here. Perhaps we should talk about the manner of your death.
Yes, let's do. Let's talk about how you died at the age of 36, Roger.
Here we go. Why don't you tell the story, sweetie? Seems to be your favorite subject.
The stupid asshole had a heart attack. Even though there was a long history of heart disease in his family, and there were warning signs along the way. Indigestion, shortness of breath, chest pain, intense sweating. Oh, and my favorite, erectile dysfunction.
Let's go for the low blows, why don't we?
Well, I guess some parts of you died before others.
I see what's going on, Emily. You're angry at Roger for not taking those warning signs seriously, for dying and leaving you. But he hasn't left you. He's still here. He's just a little different now.
Well, that's a bit of an understatement.
You can still have a meaningful relationship if you can get past the less savory aspects of his living dead status.
I am mad at him. I mean, how hard would it have been to go to the doctor to get himself checked out?
You know I hate doctors.
Well, it's good you won't ever have to visit one again.
Do you think you can forgive Roger for neglecting his health?
Maybe. I have been wanting to ask about, you know.
You're going to have to spell it out for me, dear.
Intimacy. How will that work, or will it work?
I'm afraid that sex is off the table. Roger is dead. All parts of him. But there are other ways for you two to be intimate.
Of course. Can you, excuse me for a moment?
She's left, hasn't she?
I'm afraid so. This issue is often what proves to be insurmountable for many couples, but lucky for you, I also happen to be a matchmaker for the living dead. I'm sure we can find a lovely lady of no longer living variety for you. Here we go. Sarah was 31 when she was hit by a car crossing the street. Unfortunately, she is missing her left foot, but I don't think it mars her beauty at all. And besides, eventually, one of your feet may very well fall off too.
Why not? I mean, what have I got to lose?
Well,
Don't answer that.
Well, I guess, you know, every marriage has its ups and 6 feet down. It's sort of a Buzz Lightyear marriage, don't you think? Till death do us part. And beyond! All right. Your patience is appreciated. Number 9, message. The man attempts to retrieve a very important phone message.
Hi, Jenny? It's Michael. I saw you call.
Yes, I did call.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. It was great to meet you at the Play Slam tonight.
Yes. I wish you could have come up to my lonely apartment.
Yeah, me too. But my mother insisted on taking her bath. So you called to tell me.
You'll just have to listen to the message.
Okay, I can do that. Or you can tell me what the message said.
Or you can listen to the message.
Am I gonna like the message?
Oh, you're gonna love it. Bye-bye, Michael.
Please enter your password, then press pound. I'm sorry, that number is not valid.
Damn!
Please enter your your password, then press pound. I'm sorry, this password does not match our records.
Be serious!
Please call customer service to reset your password.
That's insane! I'm not doing that!
Please enter your password, then press pound. Your mailbox is almost full. You have one new message. You have one skipped message. You have 16 saved messages. To listen to your message, press 1.
No, not 11!
I'm sorry. That number is invalid. To listen to your messages, press 1.
Here! What?
You have one new message.
I know that!
One skipped message. 16 saved messages. To listen to your messages, press 1.
I just pressed 1!
First new message. Sent today at 10:45 p.m. from number 919-942-7398. Duration 34 seconds.
Come on, I don't care how long the message is.
Hey, Michael. It's Jenny. There is nothing I want more right now than to...
End of message. To delete this message, press 7. Save, press 9. Repeat, press 4.
Repeat! 7! Crap! I mean 4!
Message erased.
Hi, this is Jenny. Leave me a message.
Jenny! Jenny, this is Michael. We just spoke. I listened to your message. It was cut off. Okay, I didn't hear the end of it. You said, there's nothing I want more than 2. And then it ended. You want to what? I could speculate, of course, but I don't want to presume. But believe me, I could speculate. Please, please call me for the love of God. Oh, oh.
Hi.
Oh, technology makes our life so much easier. All right, we're up to number 10. We are 2 plays away from infinity. Met a Malone. A man, his wife, and some paper.
Then why don't you do it?
Get off the toilet first.
And then?
And then wipe your ass.
Clever. Seriously.
I don't want to do it. You know I have no interest in those kinds of things. That hasn't changed just because out of the blue you do. What do they plan to slam there anyway?
That's a good name, Out of the Blue.
Oh, for a title? Cliche.
No interest, huh?
I like naming things, not writing them. So, have you started?
You know, you forgot to buy toilet paper. Tell me the title, I'll start.
Give me the story. Something to work with.
Like a plot, right?
Mm.
Like there's a plot in 3 minutes. You can't create a plot in 3 minutes.
Of course you can. Good plot, now that's hard.
So maybe I start with characters, some compelling dialogue, a setting of some kind. There needs to be a reveal. Oh, and at least one monologue. Epic.
Sweetheart, it's 3 minutes. How about 2 characters and a real basic story? The setting and whatever else will develop naturally.
Yeah, like Gilbert.
Or it won't. Okay. What do you want to write about? The characters.
Us.
Why us?
Familiarity.
Right. What's it about?
It's about us, about how we talk.
Won't lack attention. Fine. Call it Bob and Lisa's banter.
Who is Bob and Lisa?
Well, they're just names.
Let's use our names.
Too familiar.
Okay, talking titles,
No.
chatting spouses,
No.
ordinary lives.
I like that, but it's been done.
Yeah, everything's been done.
Let's get original. Something abstract.
The superfluous hippo.
Not abstract. Oh. White noise.
Oh, I like that. White noise, edgy, slightly on PC.
So, it's about us and it's called White Noise. I'm going out for a bit. Good luck.
Fine, go. I'll call Malone. He will walk me through this.
He's a sports agent and he's arrogant.
He's clever, and he was a literary agent, remember?
Yes, I do. He had one client in comic books.
And it was published.
Maybe. Was it? Well, now he represents jocks and he's a jerk.
Well,
it's a 3-minute play slam. You don't need Malone. You don't need a monologue. You don't need a reveal. You need to sit your sparkling ass down and write. I'll be back before dark.
windy white noise.
Superfluous hippo how?
Okay, title. Superfluous white noise. Subtitle, a marriage in 180 seconds. Characters, an exceptionally good-looking writer, and his well-intentioned, though somewhat antagonistic wife. He, I'm going to enter that 3-minute play slam thing in the fancy part of town. She, is that the first line, or are you showing me the fact that you're writing a 3-minute play?
I
She enters
forgot
the
my
reference thing.
keys. You're doing that talking character thing? Okay, well, at least you started. Remember? K-I-S-S. Keep it simple. Steinbeck.
She, well, what's it about? Who's it about? Where is it? When does it take place? Is there some big reveal? What about monologues, like in the play we saw with your friend Malone and his girlfriend last year? Wendy, it's a 3-minute play. A simple story about a husband and wife and how they talk. She, seems rather pedestrian. Maybe Malone can help. He, Malone, I'm going out for a bit. She, fine. Please tell me the title, Hal. He, something abstract. She, why abstract? He, no, that's the title. She, clever, seriously? He, seriously. She, and don't forget the toilet paper. He, so cliche.
So that's what goes on inside a writer's mind. Scary. All right, our last play of the act is Domestication for Dummies. The domestication of the beasts of the earth didn't quite happen the way most people think.
It's not fair.
If we had opposable thumbs, we would have been in charge.
How did they outsmart us?
It was long ago, little pig, when all the contracts between animals and mankind were first worked out.
All right, horse. The humans are ready for you.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Don't be a pig. Hold on, okay? It's not bad. They're gonna make sure we're fed. Take us out to eat the grass.
They're gonna let you eat the stuff that's already grown in the ground? You drive a hard bargain, don't you? Hey, what's that?
They get to cut off all our hair when they want.
What the hell?
Sucks.
They also get to milk us.
No y'all sheepish with it. I work out my deal.
Dick, you're up. Guess he'll come back.
Horsey, surely you did better than that dumb pig.
Did okay. They're gonna make sure we're fed.
It's in my contract too. Big deal.
Gonna build us a house to live in.
What's the catch?
They want to get on our backs and ride around.
That's what the hell of it.
Nah, they got some way of yanking our heads one way or another. One way they want to go.
Oh, look, it gets worse.
They're gonna strap things to us so we can pull their junk around.
None of it's fair, is it?
Look who's talking. They're not gonna milk you.
How did you manage to get to stay in the same house with me? That's what I want.
What did you get? Let me see.
Did real well. Not gonna have to pull anything. No shaving.
Dang.
They'll make sure we're well fed.